Oh, that's a beautiful play, and ho, ho, ho! This football game was made by one person over 20 years ago, and somehow it has a better player career mode than modern football games made by multi-billion-dollar companies like EA and Konami. Not because it has better graphics, not because it has more licenses, but because it understands one thing modern football games seem to have forgotten. A great career isn't about guaranteed success, it's about uncertainty. This is Championship Soccer, released in 2003. It looks a bit like sensible soccer, but don't let the simple graphics fool you. Hidden inside this little game is one of the deepest player career modes I've ever played. I'll tell you where you can get it at the end of the video, but first here are 5 reasons why this forgotten game still beats its modern rivals. Number 1. You can actually fail. Have you ever truly failed in be a pro or become a legend? Not just lost a match, I mean ruined your career, made the wrong transfer, spent years stuck on the bench, never reached the top. Well, of course you haven't. Modern football games are designed so that your player almost inevitably becomes a superstar. Whether you play brilliantly or just well enough, you're pushed towards the trophies, world-class ratings and legendary status. But if success is guaranteed, then what's the rewards? If you can't fail, you're not really building a career. You're following a script. Championship Soccer is different. Your career depends on dozens of interconnected factors. Your role in the squad, the manager, your teammates, team morale, team confidence, club finances, your own performances, even a bit of luck. Some things are under your control, but some aren't. Just like real football. If things go badly, there's a genuine chance you'll never make it. This is my current player. He's 18 years old, he's stuck in Belgium's 5th division, he's worth 300 euros and he's earning 25 euros a month. Does this guy look like a future Champions League winner? Maybe, but maybe not. And that's exactly what makes it exciting. It's the only football game that lets you start your career as an unknown, mediocre player and remain like that until retirement. Number 2. The world doesn't revolve around you. Most career modes make you the center of the universe. Championship Soccer doesn't. You're just one player living inside a huge football world that's constantly evolving without you. One injury at one club can trigger transfers across multiple leagues. Promotions and relegations change club finances, successful clubs attract better players, struggling clubs lose their stars, everything affects something else, and the world feels alive. And so do the players. They have their own careers, personalities and playing styles. Sometimes you even develop unexpected connections with them. I still remember my very first career. It started in Serie C with Cesare Torres. I was a terrible young striker, and our team wasn't great either, but one of my strike partners stood out. He scored goals, created chances and carried the attack. Eventually I left. I spent 7 seasons grinding through the lower divisions of Italy and Germany, and finally, after years of work, I earned a move to Regina in Serie A. I had made it. And then I looked at my strike partner, and it was him! The same guy I'd played alongside 7 years earlier in Serie C. Out of hundreds of clubs and thousands of players, our completely different careers somehow led us to the same team. Not a scripted out scene, no special event, it just happened. That's the kind of story only a living simulation can create. Number 3. Every career becomes its own story. No 2 careers ever play out the same way. One season everything clicks, you're winning every week, the football feels effortless, and then suddenly the best defender gets injured, the manager changes formation, confidence drops, results collapse. The exact same team suddenly can't buy a win. I've thrown away league titles that looked impossible to lose, but I've also seen struggling teams suddenly catch fire, regain confidence and complete unbelievable title runs. The possibility of everything falling apart is always there, but so is the possibility of everything coming back together again. That's what keeps every save fresh, and after more than 20 years it's still the biggest reason I come back to this game. I never know what kind of story I'm about to get. Number 4. The game plays fair. One thing I love about Championship Soccer is that the rules apply equally to everyone. Human players don't get special treatment, neither do AI players. If an AI player performs badly, they can lose their place. If you perform badly, so can you. I've had seasons where I was completely dropped from the squad, not because of a scripted storyline, because I genuinely wasn't playing well enough. For weeks I could only skip from day to day hoping for another chance or a transfer pretty much anywhere. It's very frustrating and sometimes brutally so, but when you finally fight your way back to the team or get a transfer that gets your career back to the track, it feels very satisfying. Number 5. Success actually means something. Okay, here we go. Yes! Meatball scores! Excellent. You can sign for the biggest club in the world and win nothing because the team underperforms. Or you can stay with a smaller club where everything just clicks and achieve something unforgettable. And even then, perfection never lasts. Maybe your goalkeeper can't stop anything, maybe your star striker forgets how to score, maybe your defender collects red cards every other week, or maybe the tactics suddenly stop working. Football is messy, and this game understands that. Eventually, if you survive the setbacks, if you finally earn your dream move, and if everything comes together and you lift the Champions League or win the league title, it feels different, because it wasn't inevitable. The greatest victories aren't handed to you on a silver platter. They're earned through frustration, failure, persistence, and refusing to give up. And Championship Soccer understands that. Bonus. And here's the crazy part. It's free. Yes, free. Even better, it's still being developed. After almost 20 years of silence, the game is currently being updated to run properly on modern systems. This also opens the door for future improvements. Maybe better graphics, maybe gameplay updates. We'll just have to wait and see. Conclusion. Okay, come on, Meatball! No, it's the crossbar. Oh, so close. Championship Soccer isn't perfect. The gameplay is definitely showing its age. The AI still does some silly things. You'll occasionally see some strange offside decisions. The goalkeeper always seems to guess the penalties correctly, and the menus take some getting used to. But none of that stops me coming back, because I still remember careers I played in this game years ago. I honestly can't say the same about modern football games. Somehow over the last 20 years, player career modes became bigger but less interesting. They became more cinematic but less believable, and they became more polished but less rewarding. Somehow we made player careers worse. If you'd like to try Championship Soccer yourself, you can download it from championshipsoccer.net. You'll also find the link to the Discord server in the description if you want to learn more. And if you enjoy forgotten football games and retro football content, consider subscribing. I stream my Championship Soccer career on Twitch about once a week, and the VODs are uploaded here afterwards. I feel I've only scratched the surface on the subject. Now, what do you think? Have you ever heard of Championship Soccer? And which football game has your favorite career mode? Do you think I've overlooked something? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.